Ladies and gentlemen, the queen of book publishing, Kim Eley.
Raise your hand if you've ever thought about writing a book. Right? Imagine it. You're standing there holding your book in your hand in front of your friends and your family and your fans, and you're about to sign your first copy at your book signing. I think writing books is one of the most exhilarating things that you can do. And I can tell you that because I've written my own book. I started in 2014 with an idea that just wouldn't stop. I wanted to write about people who are really passionate about what they do. And then I kept writing, and in 2016, I published my own book. And it was exciting, but it was also scary. And I had a lot of mistakes. I ran into a lot of costly errors that I totally could have avoided. But I made it through. I navigated the publishing path. And now what I want to do is inspire y'all to fulfill your passion. So let me tell you about my first client. My first client is named Shirley, but a lot of people call her Mama Shirley because she's one of those people who just kind of pulls you in. Mama Shirley is a motivational coach and a speaker, and she's fantastic. She's got a lifetime of amazing lessons that she shares with all of her clients, and they absolutely love her. But she wanted to bring her message to a larger audience. She wanted to be able to share her messages with the world. And I wanted her to be able to share those messages with the world as well. So we worked together. She took a chance on me. I worked with her. We collaborated. We created a strategy for her writing. We had a schedule, and I met her in January of 2017, and by September of 2017, she had her book in her hand and had her first book signing at her book launch. Let me tell you guys, it was absolutely phenomenal. It was so exciting. Shirley told me, she goes, "Kimberly, I'm so glad that you did this because you did what no one else could do for me." And let me tell you guys, that was the best feeling in the whole world to be able to bring that to her. Now she's using her book as a business card to book more speaking engagements. She's busier than ever, and I see her doing book signings constantly. It's so cool. Let me tell you about another gentleman. This gentleman, really great family man. He was the first one in his family to go to college. It was a real achievement. He was a pilot in the Navy. He was really a war hero. And he also traveled to a lot of exotic places. Pretty amazing for a dude from Elmont, Virginia. He had a book in him. It was an amazing book. He had so many stories that he loved to tell. But he kept putting off writing that book. And he kept putting it off. I'm too busy. I have other things I need to do. I'll get to it one day. And unfortunately, that gentleman passed away before he was able to write his book. All those fantastic stories, all these things that he shared with his family, ended up in the grave with him. What a loss. These are amazing stories that we won't be able to get back. What I want to do and what I do is I encourage people to take that chance, to take that leap, to write their story down. And I encourage them every step of the way. I know the places where you can make costly mistakes and avoid them. I know the things to do and the things not to do for marketing your book. And I'm the person who can bring you on that journey, just like I did with Mama Shirley. So what I would like y'all to do is pull out your business cards. If you don't have a business card, that's okay. I put paper on the table. You can go ahead and use that. Grab a pen, and on top of your card or piece of paper, write, "Book me." I'll wait. Do it now. Okay, fantastic. So my assistant, Ralph, is going to walk around and pick up the cards and papers, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to contact you within 24 hours of this talk, and I'm going to give you a complimentary 30-minute conversation. We're going to talk about your project. I want to hear your story. I want to hear your idea. and I want to know how I can help you out in your publishing journey. Don't leave this world without having your story go out there. You matter. You have a wonderful story that the world needs to hear, and I would love to be the person who helps you get your message out there.
Very good. Kim Eley.
Yes.
Kim Eley. How did you feel about your talk? What did you like about it?
I liked it because it felt good. I like talking about Mama Shirley. I know it was kind of short, wasn't it?
It was just over 5 minutes.
Okay,
And
gotcha.
it did everything it needed to do.
Oh, good. Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Maybe one or two things missing, but it got the job done. And I love a short talk.
Oh, good.
Yeah. What else did you like about it?
I love I think I got the contrast of the heaven and hell. You've got Shirley, who's got this great message, and now she's just loving life.
Yeah.
And then the gentleman who passed away, who no one will ever hear his story. You know, the graveyard is full of people, talented people who never got their talent out there.
Yeah. Okay.
And I liked my closing. Does it work with the business cards, do you think?
Yeah.
Okay.
What if I don't have a business card?
Oh, that's why I said I put paper on the table.
Yeah,
So
that's very good.
no excuse.
Very good.
I love the y'all. The y'all it just, I don't know, something about it.
I noticed y'all reacted to that. Sorry, it just comes out of me.
Yeah. Yeah, you have a very accessible, folksy,
Charming,
yeah.
Thank you.
What would be an example of a pitfall that you fell into while publishing the book that set you back? I'd like to have heard a little bit more.
There wasn't much of a struggle.
Ah, gotcha.
You were
Okay,
like,
could
I
have
want to
talked
write
more
a book,
about
and
that.
so I wrote a book.
Ah,
Okay, I would
gotcha.
have liked to see a lot more blood, sweat, and tears. And don't
Yeah.
do what I did. Kind of
Yeah.
story, right?
Oh, the formatting was a pain in the ass. And then when I printed one of my copies of my proof, half the page had writing on it and half didn't. And it was like I kept doing proof after proof after proof. It was really annoying.
Yeah.
So
We
that
could
something
fill
like that
in
would be
just
good?
like that.
Oh, okay,
That was
okay.
perfect.
Okay.
Like, oh God, I don't want to deal with that.
Oh, yeah.
That's the first thing out of my, oh, you can fix that? Great.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
You're pulling up those terms that you don't know those terms are scared.
Ah, okay,
That's right.
gotcha.
Worry about not knowing them.
Oh yeah, and don't worry about all the publishing terms. And by the way, when you work with me, you don't need to learn all the publishing terms either.
Nice.
Right.
Okay, yes.
Because I need to know that you know what you're talking about, and I need
Right.
to know that I don't need to figure it out because
Right.
I'm working with you.
Sweet.
Okay. Now, bringing the book to your graveyard seems like the ultimate worst case scenario,
Mm-hmm.
but in fact, nobody here is dying anytime soon. Nobody ever thinks they're dying anytime soon. Nobody plans to die because they're going to write the book somewhere between today and the day that they die. They're going to.
Should I say you could
Someday.
walk out this building and get hit by a bus?
I think there are worse things that could happen than
Okay.
dying without writing a book.
Okay.
Yes.
What's worse is I could spend lots and lots and lots and lots of time and still not publish the book.
Ah,
And money
Right.
and still not publish
Yeah.
the book.
Or, let's get even worse, I publish the book and it ruins my reputation
ooh. Ah,
because
That's
it looks
good.
like an amateur's job.
that's excellent.
I know people who won't give out their book because they're embarrassed by it.
That
Right.
is a true statement.
And worst case, I know people who do give out their book and they're not embarrassed by it, and they should be.
Ooh, that's
So writing the wrong book can ruin your reputation. Your wife will leave you. She'll take the kids. You'll be living in a ran by the river.
There we go.
So I want you to redo your cautionary tale
Okay,
as someone who wrote the wrong book.
okay,
Obviously, they didn't work with you,
of course.
right?
Yeah,
Maybe they never published, but like real bad things happened.
yeah,
Yeah?
yeah.
Okay. Now, I'm going to nitpick something because I have a mild case of Asperger's.
Okay.
And when I was explaining what Asperger's is, it's where you take things literally. And why would you name a disease where you take things literally Asperger's?
I know, right?
Because the first time someone asked me, "Do you have Asperger's?" I didn't know what they meant, but I thought it was very inappropriate. said, I have a mild case of Asperger's, and you go, oh, poor guy, if you know what that means, or you go, what does Asperger's mean, right? And then I set it up, right? And then we do this kind of rolling laughter thing. I let you let it out, and when the laughter's peaking just over the peak as you're about to come down, I'll do the trailer joke. And the next joke, if you watch stand up, this is how they do it. They set it up, and they punch it up, and they punch it up, and they punch it up, and they nail it with the final joke, okay? Now you use the term, he has a book in him. I take it literally, and I don't like the image.
Oh.
He wants to write a book.
Okay.
He wants to write a book. Do you want to write a book? Not do you have a book in you. What does that mean?
Gotcha.
Right? So I noticed that phrase.
Yeah.
What story in you?
What's that?
What story in you?
I just don't like in you. That's the in you part I don't like. Do you want to write a book? Yes or no? Do you have a book in you? I don't know.
If it's in you, it's coming out as Asperger's.
Yeah. All right.
Duly noted. Thank you.
Good. So when you are reviewing, I want you to think more about making it painful and urgent to write this book now,
Okay.
and don't write it the wrong way.
Okay.
Okay?
Got it.
And then in the call, I would like you to be able to tell me, is my book worth writing? I'm going to ask you a couple questions about your book, and I'll tell you if it's a book worth writing, or I'll tell you if it's something that you're going to be wasting your time with.
Nice.
I'll also tell you, you'll also have a strategy. So I like the business card. The book is a business card. I understand that metaphor. And a book gets me speaking gigs. I don't need to know how, but I know I want speaking gigs. And so a book gets me speaking gigs. I need a book.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
A lot of people think they need a book for credibility, to be taken seriously. And the result of being taken seriously is clients come rushing their door. Now, I liked how you opened with imagine yourself at your book signing. I would like to see a line going from my table.
Ah.
Out the door.
Nice.
You look down and you see there's a line going out the door. One of the people who is in line, patiently waiting, when they come to you, they say, I've been following you online. I love what you're doing, and I want to work with you. I'd like to hire you.
Sweet.
Right?
Yeah.
Because that's like, oh, that's what I want. I want the line going out the door with the people hiring me.
Right. Right.
So it's a good image. Yeah, a little bit more struggle from you. I want to hear you making all the mistakes in the book,
Oh. Okay.
right?
Okay.
Because if it was easy for you and you figured it out yourself, that's what I'm thinking about doing. I'm figuring it out myself.
DIY.
Myself.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
that's it.
Cool.
All right.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, Kim.